So, today I'm going to be trying the Burger King Mac and Cheetos. If you can see, that's one that was broken open. This is what they look like. They just look like giant fat Cheetos. I've never had these before, so I'm pretty excited because I love me some mac and cheese, and I also love Cheetos. So they're a little cold, unfortunately. There's a Burger King that's close to my house, but I had to go grocery shopping, so the one that's near where I go grocery shopping is a little further away from my house. So, oh wow. I also have onion rings and a bacon cheese whopper. I have like very little kitchen like cupboard space, so I have like a giant like sauce pot on my table here, so my drink hit it because this thing is giant. It's just a Diet Coke. Alright, so let's try this. That's very cheesy. It honestly tastes a lot like the Easy Mac that you get in like the cup. Sorry, I think my landlord is like renovating in the apartment next to me, so if you hear hammering. Also, it's the 5th of July, but I live in America, so that means even though it's not technically the 4th of July, there's probably still going to be fireworks going off like all week, so hopefully we won't hear any of that. It's still very light out, but you never know, so I'm just apologizing ahead of time. Anyway, this tastes very much like those like Easy Mac cups that you just pop in the microwave. That's what this tastes like, because like the Cheeto outside, it just has that like powdered cheese flavor that you sometimes get when you don't like mix your Easy Mac cups properly. It's good though, I like it. It'd be better if they were fresh, because like I said, these are, see the inside there, kind of. These are a little cold, so. Oh well. That's the thing about fast food. It gets cold so quickly. Are doing well. I'm good. I'm just really tired. I had that wedding I was in this weekend, and the wedding was Sunday night, and I drove back home Monday, and the drive, it's like 7.5 hours, so I was basically just driving all day. Luckily, the weather was good and I didn't really run into that much traffic. So, yeah, and then I had work today, so I'm tired. Today's Tuesday. I got a lot of food because I've just been starving all day. I didn't eat breakfast, but I don't know. There are days where I eat breakfast and I still am hungry all day, so meh. So I don't think that's the reason. It was just one of those days I was just hungry. but it was actually a really fun wedding. There was a lot of young people at this wedding, so like everybody was out on the floor like dancing and stuff, so it was a good time. And it was nice to sit with like a lot of the people there are people from my hometown that like I haven't seen in a couple of years, so it was nice. And then so they had a really big bridal party. There were 6 girls and 7 guys for the bridesmaids and groomsmen, so like it was big. And honestly, like a lot of the people I hadn't met before. So for bridesmaids, it was me and my other good friend from high school, and actually I was in her wedding. That's the one I was at a couple months ago, and the bride for this wedding was also a bridesmaid in that wedding, so yeah. Excuse me. So I knew her, and then I knew one other bridesmaid because that's the bride's sister, little sister, so I knew her. But then the rest of the brides were from a completely different state because my friend lived down south and then moved to my state in 6th grade and then went back to her home state for college. So the rest of the bridesmaids were like her friends from college, and well, actually like before, like when she was a little kid before she moved, and then throughout. So, and then for the groomsmen, the groom is also from our hometown, so I knew him in high school, and they started dating like our sophomore year of college. So, but obviously I know him, and then I know one of his groomsmen really well, and then there were 2 others that went to our high school that I don't really know that well, but like I've hung out with a few times because he's, you know, they're friends with him. And then the rest of, oh, actually no, there was another groomsman. His best man also went to our high school, but I didn't really ever hang out with him that much. So, and then the rest of his groomsmen were people from the state he now lives in with my friend. So all of the people from down south, the down south crew, I never met before. Like I'd heard about them obviously, but never met them. But they're all really cool people, so like it worked out. We all got along well, which was nice. And the weather was nice too, so I did get like a little bit of sunburn on my shoulder from like the rehearsal part. So me and a couple of the other bridesmaids are really pale, so like the day of the wedding we're just like arming ourselves with sunscreen because we're gonna be outside taking photos, and then outside for the ceremony, and like, yeah. I just burn so easily. This burger's really messy. It doesn't really look like mac and cheese inside. is new, and later this week I'll be putting up a whole video where I open this. I got this and a few other things, so stay tuned for that. Coming back from work after like a long weekend or anything like that. So it's so many emails and voicemails and stuff like that to catch up on. But I got out a little early, like 45 minutes early, but still that was nice. Last week, I had to stay late like every day. So hopefully this week won't be like that. The like tomato juice keeps dripping. I still have like a ton of hairspray in my hair. I did like a half up, half down, curled like hairstyle. You can kind of see it if you go to my Instagram. Well, you see the bottom of it. But she put like a lot of hairspray in because you have to, because like I got my hair done by like 11, yeah, like 11. So the wedding itself wasn't until 5:30. So like, you know, we took pictures like before it for a little bit, obviously, but like you're still going so much time between getting your hair done and actually like taking pictures and doing the wedding that like they have to put a lot of hairspray in, and like they tease it and everything like that. So I just feel like at the last wedding I was in, I felt like it took me all week to wash out the hairspray, so it's probably gonna be like that again this time. whatever. Everybody's out on their motorcycles today. It's really nice out. So, I've been hearing a bunch of like motorcycle engines. Oh. Last night there was one. After all like the fireworks stopped, there was just like one guy. I don't know if it was a motorcycle or like a truck, but they like revved their engine so loud. It was crazy. Also today, when I was driving to the grocery store, there's like the main drag where the grocery store is. There's like a median that separates like the lanes going this way from the ones, you know, going this way. And there's Scott, and he's kind of like walking up to the median, which is common. People will cross like half the street and then like wait at the median to cross the rest. So I didn't really think anything of it until he starts running, like not even on the median, like in the lane. And I'm like driving by, so I'm just kind of like watching on my rear view. And I see this like big truck kind of like drifting sort of in a lane. And at first I was like, did it like break down or something? And he like, I don't know, I was trying to like catch it from rolling. I don't know. But then I lost sight of it. So I was like, alright, whatever. But then it comes zooming by like 100 miles per hour. Seriously, like they were going so fast. I'm like, this is not a road that you go fast on. First of all, cops hide on it all the time. Like all the time, because the speed limit's like 30, so they enforce it. And like, second of all, like there's a bunch of like stoplights and just cars coming in and out of businesses. Like it's just not like a drag race kind of road, you know?